the one. This is the one. No, it's not. It's not the one. That's not the one either. We're going to be here a long time. Played that wrong. Welcome everybody to this very first video tutorial. I am the Chord Basher, and these videos are designed for entry-level guitarists, beginner guitarists who want to learn a little bit about how to play the guitar. What we're going to be looking at is very simple stuff to start with, the foundations of playing the guitar, from looking at the strings to plucking patterns, strumming patterns as well, chord progressions in the first position, and a few songs along the way. So this very first video is an introduction to what we're going to be doing. If you like what we do or would like to follow our videos, please subscribe down the bottom. And yeah, because we haven't got that many subscribers at the moment. In fact, we've got none. So just you can be that first person, subscribe. Thank you. So what we're going to do for the very first thing that we do on this video is that we're going to look at the guitar and the different areas of the guitar. So you can probably see that my guitar's changed from the electric guitar that I had to the acoustic guitar that I now have in my hands. So this guitar is our Yamaha APX, which is an electro-acoustic guitar, which means that you can plug it in and it acts as an electric guitar, electro-acoustic guitar. So on here, so we've got our body, which is this bit here. We have our sound hole, which is this bit here. We have our bridge, which is this bit here. We have our strings, which are these here. We've got 6 of those. And then we have our neck of the guitar here. The different frets we have here. These are the different metal bits here. And then we have our head, which is up here, the head of the guitar. And then our tuning pegs, which obviously tune the guitar, and there's 6 of those. Very, very basic stuff. Okay, so we know the areas of the guitar now. What we're going to look at is actually how to hold the thing. So I'm a right-handed guitarist. So I'm going to make sure that the back of this guitar is pushed against my stomach, and it's going to rest on my right leg, the top of my right leg, and we're going to use the arch to support that. So we're going to support it like that. It's going to be pushed against my stomach, and I'm going to have a straight back as well. My right hand, my right arm I should say, is going to come over the top of the guitar, and I'm going to rest the top of my arm on the guitar, and I'm going to use my right arm to strum, very simply like this. We want a nice smooth action as well. We don't want to be tense, we don't want to be like a robot. We want to make sure that we're nice and smooth and we're nice and relaxed, okay? The wrists should be very loose. Okay, so our left hand is going to be used to support the neck of the guitar. So think about it as like you're making some sort of cup, like a cup shape with your hands, and we're going to put that right at the top of the neck, right at the top of the neck here, and we're just going to muffle the strings. We're just going to make sure that our hands are muffling those strings. So we're not going to do anything just yet. So we're supporting the guitar. We've got our right hand over the top. We've got our left hand on the neck. And then we've got a nice relaxed moving pattern like that. So just spend a bit of time just getting familiar with what you're doing. Doesn't sound great at the moment, but it will do. So nice and relaxed. Okay, what we're going to do now is look at a strumming pattern. We're going to go down, 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 down 4 times, okay? It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. Muffling the strings with our left hand, remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this time when we do it, we're going to break those strings up. So we're going to play it a little bit slower. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So although you're not hearing the strings ring out, you're still going to hear the thumping as you go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So make that smooth as you go. Try and keep it really smooth. Bum bada bum bum bada bum bay. So there we have a very, very simple strumming pattern. We've got to make sure that it is consistent as well. So we don't want to be changing the speed of it because it will just sound naff. We want to make sure that is consistent all the way through. Okay? If you want to, you can do it to a metronome, you can do it to a click track, whatever you have. But make sure that you're just practicing, trying to be really consistent and smooth. Perfect. So what we're going to look at now is introducing the strings to you. So we've got 6 strings on this guitar, and every guitar that you will play, hopefully. So we're going to start with the string which is furthest away from us, which is our top E string, which is this one here. So we've got our E string. Next one, we have got our B string. Next one after that, we have got our G string. Next one after that, we've got our D string. Next one after that, we have got our A string. And after that, we've got our low E string, or 6th string, which is the octave. Okay? Very, very simple. So we've got E, B, G, D, A, and E. So what we're going to do now is looking at a bit of plucking. So we're going to use our plectrum for this, and you can get your plectrum from any music store, or you can buy them online, whatever it may be. So you might even find one in the street. I don't know. So you've got your plectrum. You're going to pluck the E string, the furthest string away, string 1, from your chin. And you're going to play it 4 times. You're going to make sure that the string rings out. It's like this. And then muffle it with your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Very simple exercise. Make sure that you're playing it consistently, make sure that you're playing it smoothly, and make sure that you're not catching any of the other strings as well. So you want to just be playing that E string. And we're going to do that all the way through to the top E string, the low E string, which is this one here, the 6th. So we're going to go like this. B string. G string. D string. An A string. An E string. 2, 3, 4. Do that a couple of times and make sure that you're nice and relaxed in your playing and your wrist action as well. So start with the top E, number 1, and then end on the 6th string, the E string at the top. And then reverse it. Start with the low E, the one closest to your chin, and finish on the high E, which is string number 1. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at playing the plucked strings in a certain order to make a bit of a tune. So straight away, I'm going to look at the G string, and I'm going to look at the B string, and I'm going to look at the D string. Okay? And the pattern is going to be G, B, D, B, G, B, D, B. Okay? And that's going to sound like this. You can let those strings ring out as well. Very, very simple. So we've got our G, B, D, B, G, B, D, B. And that's just a repeated pattern all the way through. Again, try and make it nice and consistent. Make sure that you're nice and relaxed with your right hand. You don't need to do anything with your left hand yet, apart from just support the neck. And just play that a couple of times and make sure that you're not clashing with any notes. After that, we can move on to the next stage.